I'll get back to my feet. And I pray I don't lose myself in this situation. I just pray to God I get back to my feet. There comes a time in life where life really humbles you so much. And that is the time I'm in right now. So, guys, my name is Apio Gloria. If you're watching me for the first time, and welcome to my space. I am a housemaid who is working in Saudi Arabia. I'm a mother of 3 boys, yes. So, guys, a few weeks back, I got an accident. I fell and broke my leg. So, this happened when I was trying to fix the curtain. So we were doing some general cleaning a few days before I broke my leg, and we had to remove all the curtains in the house. I've been climbing the ladder for almost 5 years because I'm here for about 7 years. So I've been climbing the ladder, but there's no any single day I ever fell down or got any, like by mistake, maybe the ladder sliding to the extent of me falling down. No, it has really never happened. So, guys, on that day when I fell down, I was trying to fix the curtain that I have been fixing for the past 3 years. Yes. So, I normally wash those curtains once a month because the curtains, Saudi curtains are fixed higher a bit. So, when you are fixing them back, you have to climb on the ladder. So, when I was on top of a ladder, I slided, like the ladder slided, and then I fell. Just know I was almost on the roof, on the ceiling, because the place where they fix the curtains is a bit high. So I was almost on top of the ceiling, like at the last step of the ladder. Yes. So when that ladder slided, I fell down, guys. It was terrible. Yeah, it was terrible. When I fell down, I hit my ankle down on the floor, on the tiles, and I got an ankle dislocation. It was really terrible. It was terrible. I was so lucky that my boss was around. Yes, my baba was around, but my madam had stepped out. She had gone to buy some things. So when I fell down, I shouted, I screamed, and my baba was in his room, and then he came out to come and help me. So when he came out, he was so helpless. He never knew what to do because I was in a lot of pain. I was shouting, I was screaming. The pain was too much, guys. Me, I've never broken any part of my body ever since I was born. I've never experienced such pain in my life. So the first aid we did, my boss ran to the kitchen and brought a bucket of water, and then she filled the bucket with ice cubes. I had to crawl on the floor up to the kitchen. Then I came to the kitchen, and then I sat down. They brought the ice. I had to put my legs in the ice. The pain was terrible. My legs started becoming cold to the extent I wasn't feeling any pain. Like, I reached an extent where I felt like my legs were paralyzed. Guys, I never cried. I just screamed. Like when you're feeling pain and you just scream. I just screamed, but I did not cry. The only thing that came in my mind was my children, because I am the one responsible for my children's education, my children's health, like everything to do with my children. I am the one responsible. So, guys, it was terrible. It was terrible. The pain was too much. So, I had double pain. I had the pain for my leg, and I was also feeling pain for my children, because you can imagine I am my children's everything. And my leg is part of my work. I love working when I'm standing. And if you don't have your legs, it's over for you. How are you going to work in Saudi Arabia when you don't have your legs? Your legs are normal. So I didn't cry actually, because my boss was around. They were giving me the best care. They were so good to me. Everybody was surrounded around me, giving me hope, telling me that I'll be fine. So just after a few minutes, my legs started swelling. Yes, my legs started swelling. So when my legs started swelling, I kept on believing in God that maybe I will get better, my leg will get better. But I think I was lying to myself. So they kept on telling me I should put ice. We continued putting ice to the extent I got tired of the ice. So I told my madam I want to have a rest. So they gave me some painkillers. Then I slept. Then I woke up the next day. My leg was swollen, guys. My legs was swollen. That is when I broke down and started crying, because now I realized that, yeah, things are getting serious. I started crying. I started crying. I never wanted to tell anybody actually, so I decided to pick up my phone and call my mother and tell her, you know what, I got an accident and my leg is broken and I have no hope anymore. I don't think I'm going to work again. My leg is broken. There is no hope for me again. So, guys, as I'm still speaking to you right now, guys, I have pain deep inside my heart, but I don't know why I cannot cry. I really don't know why I cannot cry. I really don't know how strong I am becoming every now and then. Even when I feel like I have lost everything, I am still strong. So when I called my mother told me, "Don't worry, you'll be fine." I called my husband and I told him, sent him a picture, and he told me that I got an ankle dislocation. So everybody was trying to convince me that there's hope. There's hope. Maybe I should go for a simple massage. My leg will be fixed back. Guys, just know I had just received my salary on that very day that I got an accident. My madam had just paid me my salary for May. Was it no, for April? And I was supposed to send the money to my children to help them. If I tell you that I didn't send the money to my children, you all wouldn't believe it. Like, it was, I was in a dilemma, a very big one, thinking about myself as a person, because I am the one supposed to take care of myself, supposed to take myself to the hospital, and I am the same person who is supposed to take care of my children. So just know things were, but I kept on being strong. I wasn't crying at all. You guys wouldn't believe it. I didn't cry. I kept on believing in myself. But trust me, I was lying. I was lying to myself. So I stayed for the whole 2 days. I stayed for 2 days without going to the hospital. And then the third day, I woke up when my leg was swollen. I wouldn't lie to you. Because I got an accident on the 19th. And then on the 20th, my leg was swollen. That is when I started realizing that, yeah, things are getting serious. I started crying. I started crying because I wasn't moving. I couldn't step on the floor. Guys, it was really, really terrible. So whenever my madam could ask me, "Are you feeling pain?" I would tell her no. But trust me, I was feeling pain. But I was just hopeless and helpless because I had no hope for anything. So what I did, I called one of my friends because my driver was in Makkah, so he couldn't come to Jeddah to take me to the hospital because it was the season of Hajj. So Makkah was very, very busy and my driver could not come back to Jeddah. So my friend gave me one of her drivers, and my friend's driver came and he picked me. We went to the first hospital. When we reached there, the first hospital, um, they could not work on me. I think my case was a bit serious. So my friend's driver told me, "Don't worry, I have another place we can go to." So we went to another hospital. Trust me, it was God's will. You know, sometimes the reason as to why I'm even strong is because I really saw God on that day when I when I went to the hospital. I saw God working on me. I felt Him. I felt the Spirit of God with me. Because when I reached the hospital, everything went on smoothly. We went to the counter, we paid, and then they told me I should go and meet the doctor. When I reached to meet the doctor, there were a lot of people actually who were waiting for the doctor. But guess what? Everybody who was waiting for the doctor gave me the chance to go and see the doctor. So I was the first. They were really, really, really so touched when they saw me. So they told me, go, get inside, let the doctor work on you. They will work on us later because it seems you're in a very critical condition, because my leg was really, really swollen, but I was very strong. As an African woman, I was very strong because I knew I am alone in this thing. I have nobody here with me. My mother is not here. The only person I have here is myself. So I realized that I have to be strong regardless. So what I did when I entered inside, I talked to the doctor, and the doctor told me, you are going to get an x-ray so that we see whether your leg is broken or you just have a simple fracture. So we went out. The doctor was so good, was so kind. We went back to the counter, we paid for the x-ray, and then we went for the x-ray. Yes, I couldn't film all those things because I was really in a lot of pain. I was traumatized. I didn't even have the energy of filming anything. So when we went for the x-ray, we did the x-ray, and then we went back to the doctor. And then the doctor said they are going to put a bandage on my leg, the cast. So for 2 good months, when the doctor said I'm going to be on a bandage, or they call it a cast, right? For 2 good months, I realized it's over for me, because how am I going to work for 2 good months? How am I going to work? How am I going to provide for my children? My children still have another term to go back to school. I am this type of person who pays school fees in time, but it was over for me. It was over for me, completely over for me. But I still believed in myself because I knew God is with me, and I never gave up on myself, and believing in God that everything can really get better regardless. So we had to go to the counter and pay for the casts so that the doctor could wrap my leg. I had no choice. All the salary that was paid to me just went like that in one day. That is when I realized that you can wake up in the morning and lose everything you have. We really have to be good to each other. We have to love each other. So, but still, I never broke down, because at least I'm still alive. I have one of my friends I called, and he told me, don't lose hope. You're still alive. Other people have died and they have left their children, but you're still alive. That means you can still get back to your feet and work for your children. So that all those words gave me strength. I really needed such words to give me strength, because I reached a point where I just found myself hopeless. So we went inside the room, and they had to put the bandage on my leg. When the doctor wrapped everything on my leg, I just saw myself 2 good months of not working. And indeed, it's now 1 month down, and I'm starting another month soon. And I hope after 2 months, I'll get back to my feet and work again for my children. I don't want to cry. So this is one of the hardest time in my life, where all I do is sleep. I walk with sticks. This is something I never thought would happen in my life. The most painful part. This is the most painful part. So when I got an accident, when I broke my leg, I was having my YouTube channel that was monetized, and it was giving me some money. Actually, I paid my children's school fees with that money, with the YouTube money, because when I broke my leg, when I got an accident, I received my payments for YouTube, and I told my mother to use that money to buy for my children things for going back to school. So just imagine if I had if I had no YouTube channel by that time, how was I going to pay school fees? Just imagine. How was I going to take myself to the hospital? So I sometimes think God is in control, and I hope for the best for myself, because I know I'll get back to my feet and I'll work again. And this time, maybe God will bless my hustle, and I'll also find ways of going back home and take care of my children, because yeah, I feel like not having my legs has really taught me a lot of things. I just pray I get back to my feet so that I am able to accomplish my goals and also get back to my feet and work hard for my children. I just want to tell everybody who is doing the same job like the one I'm doing, that take care of yourselves. Yeah, you should take care of yourself, because if you lose yourself, it is over for you. If you, like, for example, right now I'm broken, my leg is broken, it is over for me. Yeah, it is over for me, because it's now 2 months I'm not working. Just know I'm not going to have money, and to make it worse, I'm not home. So it's not easy. I have decided to share this because I know one day I'll look up and say, yes, God, you were there for me. I also want to thank my boss for being there for me. My boss is amazing. They contributed a lot in this situation I'm in. They helped me. There is no any day I felt like I'm lonely. No, they have been there for me. My madam has been cooking for me. On the very first day, she treated me like her own. She really, really gave me the best care. I know I'll get back to my feet. And I pray I don't lose myself in this situation. I just pray to God I get back to my feet.